Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to continue the series of YieldMax, $100,000 invested in a YieldMax fund. We're going to try Tesley today, a fan favorite, and actually discuss the prospect of retiring on 100,000 in this one, despite how it's done over the last year. So let's go ahead and look at a chart first, and then we'll do some spreadsheet analysis like we've been doing. And, we'll hopefully keep this going for all of the YieldMax funds. So let me go over here to Seeking Alpha. Let me share my screen. Okay, so we're going to start with Tesley. So Tesley, as soon as it comes up here. Here we go. Okay, so for the life of the fund, we started here $40.88. This is obviously post-split adjusted. So the historic price doubled. It was in the $20 range, but because we did a 2-for-1 reverse split, obviously the price is showing double. So we've gone all the way from 43.53 at the peak all the way down to 14.78. So one could look at the bright side and say, if there is one, and say, well, maybe it's a great buying point, and maybe, Tesla will recover, and this fund pays such a good dividend and is at such a cheap price that maybe we can just go into it. So let's check here. We've got Mr. King on. Welcome. All right, so now let's do some spreadsheet analysis over here. So next one in the series is TSLY. And here is the spreadsheet. Okay, so we'll continue over here on this column. All right, so we've got TSLY, $100,000. And say we bought at a price of what it was Friday, what it closed at, 14.78. So equals this divided by 14.78. We would have 6,766 shares. And let me fix this so that it's not in terms of dollar signs. Okay, and then the last dividend that we got, if we actually look at the YieldMax site over here, we just got a dividend of, I actually have it up over here. The dividend was 64.48, 6.6448. Oh, you got it backwards, but you're both saying the same thing. Okay, so 0.6448 was the latest dividend. So if we take this, 0.6448 times 12, that's $7.73. So it's still over a 50% dividend yield annualized. So if we take these two, this times this, that would be 52,351.83 for the year. But Tesley has been one of our most volatile funds. Like I just showed you on the chart, it's dropped literally $30 a share. So, but if we're going to take monthly income in terms of $100,000 on paper, it doesn't look terrible. This would be 4,300 per month. So it's not as good as some of the others like NVDY. But if we were to, well, let's see. So here's the thing: our $100,000 since inception, like if we had bought Tesley when it first went public, just say $40 to make the math easy, that would be 2,500 shares. And those same 2,500 shares are currently only worth, what did we say, 14.78. So we've lost the majority of our money in this one. We only have 36,950 left of what we would have originally started out if we bought at the peak. So that's not good. So what we've gotten paid in dividends, in this case, we've lost. Cross that out because we don't really want to look at it. So it's kind of bad news for Tesley, but who knows? It could recover. Now, if we compare it to the underlying, to Tesla stock, say 100,000 in Tesla stock, same scenario. over here. Let me center all of these. Center. Okay, so Tesla, 100,000. We're currently at 177.48. So that would give us 563 shares if we were to buy as of close of business Friday. So here's the thing. This is going to be probably our worst example because Tesla's been in the tank so much. Got a bunch of emojis here. Welcome. Good evening. Okay, so Tesla, if we look from the past year, Coach killing it with the NVIDIA wheel. Yeah, you all quit posting your trades. I miss seeing the trades. A lot of people were getting a lot of value out of those. I thought you guys would at least PM me, but I haven't seen that. So feel free. I would definitely love to see those again. I'd love to see exactly how you're killing it with the NVIDIA wheel strategy for sure. Okay, back to Tesla, back to garbage investments. So a year ago, Tesla was at this time last year, Tesla was at 224.57 a share. So if we had bought this a year ago, we would be in the tank for sure. So if we do this divided by 224.57, we would have gotten 445 shares. And then the price is currently at 177.48. So this is going to be a tough one. Would you have been better off in the stock or in the underlying? So this is what you would have right now. Let's see. So this number of shares, you would have lost 30,000 in the stock. Is that right? Because it seems like it doesn't seem as bad as I thought. Oh, because you know why? We had a run up in July and then we came back down. So 224.57 minus, what did we say? 177, 177.48 would be 47.09. Okay, so it's only dropped 47.09 per share. 47. Okay, so that's about right. All right. So in this case, you would have only lost this if you had bought into Tesley a year ago. Forget the example of 2022, but if you had bought into Tesley a year ago, this would be this time last year, 31.12. So let's do this over here. Okay, so it's going to be this number over here divided by 31.12 is 3,213.37. We are currently at, what do we say? 14.78. So in this example, the underlying would still be the better investment. You would have lost less in terms of price depreciation at this point. So 3,213 shares. The dividend over the past year, just say, just take the same, we'll impute the same dividend. So you would have made this amount because that's the counter argument, right? Oh, you lost, but you still get the dividend or dividend, right? Um, so look at this. We would almost be the same, 72,357 over here in terms of total return versus 79,000. But the clear winner is still the underlying, even though both of these would have been crap in terms of investments. Oh, check out your Discord. I see how it is. Well, you guys can still post in mine too. What's the best way to get high yield and high growth? I could ask the 8 ball. The boys are killing it. Well, show me, PM me or something. I've lost track of it. What thread is it in? I don't even know. High yield and high growth, the best of both worlds. I would say you probably are going to get a lower yield but more growth. Probably like Altria or even clip funds or like a FEPI, something like that. But anyway, Sean Shively says NVIDIA and NVDY. Yeah, something like that. Those are definitely doing well. But yeah, like I reiterate personally, I do like growth. So as far as this example, that's going to conclude the example. So thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord. And we will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.